night, Judah. Good night, Hedwig.
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes, baby.
Can you tell me a story in the Bible?
Story in the Bible. Let me think. I do have one.
What's its name?
It's Jonah and the big fish.
Big fish?
Yeah, you don't want that?
I don't like big fish.
Oh, but it's a good story. Let me tell you about
Okay.
it. Okay.
Jonah and the big fish. Once upon a time, there was a man named Jonah. From the Old Testament, Jonah was a prophet. A prophet was the one whom God used if he wanted to send a message to his people. One day, as Jonah was standing about, minding his own business, God spoke to him. Jonah, no, it is I, the Lord your God. Hey God, how are you? What do you want me to do? I want you to go to Nineveh, and I have a message for them. And I want you to tell them my message. What? Nineveh? Those people are so rotten. They don't deserve God's love. I don't want to go to Nineveh. I'll go somewhere else. I know. I'll go to Tarshish. There's a better place to go. So Jonah went his way to Tarshish, the opposite direction of Nineveh.
Wait, Mom.
Okay, Judah, what is it?
Why did he not obey God?
Why
He
did
not go to
Jonah?
Nineveh.
Oh, why did Jonah did not obey God? Because he was stubborn. He didn't
But I'm
want to
not
follow.
stubborn.
Yes, you're not stubborn, baby. He didn't want to obey God, and he was stubborn. He just wanted to do his thing, you know?
He wanted to go away so he could not touch and do the thing because it's scary things.
Yeah, I think he was scared because he didn't know what's gonna happen there, or if people will receive him there, or they will actually listen to what he has to say. So he didn't do it.
But then,
Yeah,
but I think at the end he will listen.
I'm sure he will listen. So let's see. Let's go back to the story so you can.
Okay.
Okay.
And so our story continues. So Jonah went on his way, and he went to the port. The port is a place where people would ride boats to go to different nations and cities. One ticket, please. Only one ticket? Yes, please. Is this boat going to Tarshish? Yes, sir. That's where we're going. Can I have one ticket, please? Okay. All aboard! All aboard! And so, the sea was calm at the time, and the ship set sail. As they were going, all of a sudden, there was a mighty storm. And this storm had huge waves and had a great tempest, a mighty wind that kept on blowing and blowing and blowing. There was lightning and thunder, and the crew and the captain didn't know what to do. All hands on deck! All hands on deck! We're here, Captain. What do we do? You need to throw things off the boat. We're too heavy. We're going to sink. Okay. Throw this. Throw that. Captain, it's not helping. I know. What's going on here? Why is there such a great tempest at this time? I don't know, Captain. Could it be that man that is with us? Oh, yes. Go get him. Hurry. Go get him now. And so, one of the crew got him. What's going on? How come you got me? You. I see that you're a man of God. Pray to your God. Pray to him now, so this storm may stop. But Jonah knew why this storm was happening. It was because he was disobeying God. He was running away from God's purpose and plan for his life. Yeah, I know what you need to do. You need to throw me overboard. That is the only way this storm will stop. What? Are you crazy? Yes, are you crazy? No, throw me overboard. Throw me now. And this mighty storm, this mighty tempest will stop. And so, that's what they did. They threw Jonah overboard.
What? They threw him into the water?
Yeah, because they thought it was because of him that the storm is happening.
If I was him, I would not drown because I can swim.
You can swim
I
in
would,
the storm?
I would just swim so hard and then climb up. Then I'll try and climb up, swim back in.
Oh, I'm sure Jonah was a good swimmer also. But you want to see what happens next?
Yes!
Okay.
And so, the story continues. Immediately after Jonah was thrown out of the boat, the storm ceased. The tempest halted. There was no more wind, thunders, and lightning. The sea was calm again. But poor Jonah was now in the middle of the water. What was going to happen to him? So God sent a big fish, and the fish ate Jonah whole. And so our story continues inside the belly of the fish. You see, the fish didn't actually eat Jonah. He's just swallowed him whole. Now Jonah was inside the belly for 3 whole days. It was dark. It was stinky. It was yucky. And there was little bodies of half-eaten animals. As Jonah was inside there, Jonah cried out to God, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I tried to run away from your will. Please forgive me. If I will get out of this fish, I will surely go to Nineveh, and I will tell them what you want me to tell them. So on the 3rd day, out of nowhere, the fish began to burp. And out came Jonah. Whoop!
What? The fish threw him up?
Yeah, it's like gross.
Ew.
Yeah,
I
but
might need to vomit.
you might need to vomit. What would you do if the fish ate you and he threw you up?
When I get in, I'm gonna instantly take a shower.
Oh my god.
I'll be running like this to the cleaning cell. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna sleep now.
Oh, that's just gross.
That's disgusting.
Our story ends with Jonah the prophet going back to the will of God. He no longer was going towards Tarshish. Now he was going towards Nineveh. And as he went and he obeyed God's will, the people of Nineveh repented, went back to God, and God restored them. And all was well once again. The end.
And that's the end of the story.
That was a really cool story.
Really?
I don't like the part where he got vomited out.
Okay, but you like the story. Just
I like
except
it
when
so
he
much.
got spat out by the... because that was just like what? Gross. Yuck. Yes. But what did you learn from the story, Judah?
Always to obey God.
Always obey God, and who else?
My parents.
Your parents. That's good. Why do you think you should obey God or obey your parents?
Because they want the best of you.
They want the best for you.
And why I obey you is because I know you love me and I love you too.
Parents will always love their kids and would always want the best for their kids. Do you know that?
Yes.
You know mommy and daddy love you
Yes.
and that we want the best for you.
Yes.
So it's good
But
to
before
obey.
I sleep, if he wants to say something.
What does Hedwig want to say? Oh, Hedwig is saying he will also obey his parents and that you are an obedient boy. What? Are you an
Yes.
Yes.
He also says he loves you too.
Oh, I love you too, Hedwig. Okay, so tomorrow when you wake up, you will tell your friends about the story of Jonah and the big fish, and you will also
On Zoom.
on Zoom, yes, and you will encourage them to always obey.
Your parents and God.
Yes. Okay, Judah, you go and sleep now. Good night. Okay, love you, baby.